Welcome back, people. I'm back live on Gag-Review. Thank you guys. And we are streaming another Black Ink Crew New York episode. Listen, this is going to be an incredible episode, and the crew is finally speaking out against Ceasar. I got the audio clips pulled up because it seems like all the women in his life are speaking out. Thank you guys. Make sure you like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel later on for more great content. And I'll see you in this video. Thank you. Thank you guys. Listen, guys, my name is Zedon, and I'm hosting this new audio episode, Black King Crew New York Update. And I'm here to update you guys on Ceasar being fired from VH1's Lovin' Black King Crew New York. If you guys haven't already seen my other previous video, make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and catch up on the tea that's being spilled about Ceasar. Now, it's been about 1 week since Ceasar has been let go from the show, and a whole slew of people are speaking out, including his baby mama, his daughter, and the ex-girlfriend who we think allegedly leaked the video. So before we get started for this new audio episode, let me just say, as the Culture Returns podcast has reached out to me regarding going on their show. They want to have a Zedon roast episode. My management team reached out to me and said that they wanted me on the show. But their production is not up to par with my standards. So I think I'm going to have to not respectfully, decline your offer. I will not be appearing on your show. So you can have a credible episode, or a terrible episode, actually, without me. I'm not coming on your show, bitch. I got my own show to do. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when we go live. Listen, it's been an incredible day today, but let's get into this new audio episode. At first, guys, we have Ceasar himself speaking out about the situation that happened between him being fired from VH1's Black King Crew New York. Now, he's saying that he got the news when he's scrolling on social media, just like we all got the news on social media that he was fired and let go. So here's Ceasar speaking out regarding the events that took place about him being fired on his own show on his day off. Roll the production.
Outlive everything I've done for my legacy. Right. Like, I put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears over these decades. And that one moment is definitely not going to define me. I can't admit it should have never happened, but it happened. Now I gotta go on the path of fixing it and rectifying this, because I don't want the whole world thinking that of me. This situation affects me different because it's not just affecting me, if you know what I'm saying. Like, right. This affects the whole franchise. You feel me? And that's the most bothersome, because at the end of the day, I'm good. You feel me? Like you said, I got 8 shops, 8 cities. I'm a businessman. I could just go to my business. Right. But like, it's feeding a whole lot of people. And then it's something that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm under a microscope. I've been under a microscope forever, and there's still no excuse. But I don't want this situation to mess up the other situations for other people. This is why I did the whole Black Ink franchise. I could stay at one shop again, but I want to propel our people in the tattoo industry. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm not going to stop. Like, I'm still going to be opening up shops. I'm still going to be pushing Black Ink. It's just, right now, we're going through a crisis moment in any business that happens. Even my ex is like, bro, you pull that out your ass because I left you? Like, this is what I'm saying. It's just like the entitlement. Like, if I can't have them, nobody can have them.
So this footage came out as a result of you leaving somebody alone,
basically. And they always dangle it over my head. You know how I felt having that dangled over your head, like, yo, you bugging. And it's for years. And then finally, after I sit here and say I'm single, the next day that drops.
Wait. How old is this video?
Exactly.
This didn't happen this weekend?
No.
Wait, so I'm thinking this happened.
Man, this joint is so old, it's ridiculous. I mean, we were talking about, like, yeah, it's messed up and the situation's crazy. And like I said, I'm gonna rectify it, but it's just like the way it came out was just like, what? Like, I leave you alone and this is what we do? And mind you, I helped Shorty out and everything. Like, I wasn't no grimy person. I was holding her down with her whole career and all that. I was the one who was pushing it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So for even that, it was like, damn, I felt like I got betrayed. And you gotta understand, everything going on, I get cut from VH1. You got Donna sitting there with my daughter at graduation. It's all these little things. Like, the betrayal is crazy to me because all these people that are basically acting like ops to me are people I put in position to eat. Everybody you could look at is talking about me where I put in position to eat. I want to say there was nobody before I put them on TV, because somebody TV don't define you, but let's just put it out there. Their popularity came off the platform that I created. So how y'all sitting here spitting in my face because y'all not here no more? 10 years in, all of a sudden, all of this is coming out. All right, show me the proof now. Y'all keep talking, yo. And this is what I'm talking. People want to keep talking. So lawyers start getting called because I want to see proof now. You can't just sit here and just say, yo, he's this, he's that. Where's the proof?
Even with some of the allegations that I guess your daughter has made, and I guess that's what makes it even weirder.
And that's even worse. Yo, bro, I've been acquitted of all those charges.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep it 100. When I said, yo, let's take a lie detector test. Let's see who's really lying. Everybody start folding up. Everybody start backing off.
So you were offering to take a lie detector test to prove
yes. This is what I mean. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy because I've been acquitted of everything that was ever brought against me, but still, it's like you said with Chris Brown. Yo, people still bring it up and they put in one thing with another that don't got nothing to do with each other, yo. I would never put my hands on my daughter like that. Never. And everybody that investigated, seeing it was some BS.
Is it gonna affect the other franchises too, or just the city that you're on?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I'll be honest with you right now. I don't know, because we're still. This
is brand new.
This is brand new, and on top of that, I found out they fired me on Friday through TMZ. Like, people don't understand. It's like when I found out, everybody else found out. I was like, huh?
Wait. Wait a minute,
bro. They fired me.
Wait a minute, you got fired on your day off?
I fired on my day off, bro.
On your day off?
I'm driving. I was looking
on the day off.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So no one could have called me and talked to me, like, bro. I'm like I said, everything is still up in the air with everything, but it's just like I don't know what to tell you right now, bro.
Okay.
I really don't know what to say, because it's like, wait. Y'all didn't even have a talk with me. Like, y'all didn't even see, like, my perspective. What if that even wasn't even me? I could have been a grad. No, I stood up. Okay. No one could really see that damn video. I stood up like,
man. Listen. Okay, I'm glad you said that, because I don't mean to be the bad guy. I told my wife, I said, okay, what? I didn't see it. Like, I think I missed it. I don't know if I missed it or what. I couldn't tell. Like, and I'm not just saying that because you're sitting there. Word to the gang. I was confused. I was like, okay,
I could tell, but I stood up. You know what I mean? I'm not the person you depicted me. If I do something wrong as a man, I'm gonna stand up on it. I'm gonna stay 10 toes down, because right now that's what I'm doing, yo. No one can ever say I never kept my word. I never was a man on my word.
Right.
This is what it is. I take any accountability that's necessary for what I do. But all that other stuff, nah, bro, nah, I ain't with it.
At what point do you forgive people and move on and allow people to continue to feed families and build brands and businesses and things of that nature.
I think when you start showing remorse, you feel me? You start showing progress to change, you feel me? And I hate to say it, but it took this situation to make me realize, like, I need to change. I need to even change the view on how people see me. I don't care what it's going to take, but I'm going to do it, you feel me? Because I did not build all of this just for it to go down like this, bro. Like, I'm not going down. Nothing's going down. The brand is still going to be strong. It's just that I'm not going to be on the show no more.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I always, like I said, I always will be a man. I always will admit to my wrong. But I'll sit here and say I'm going to rectify it too.
Man, super fresh. Again, this is just...
There you have it, guys. Ceasar finally speaks out about what really happened, about him getting fired on his day off. Man, that probably sucks. Listen, we can't just stop there. We got a whole lot of people speaking out against Ceasar. And you guys know Tati from Black Ink Crew, New York. She's been on the show for 5 years now. She no longer is actually on Black Ink Crew New York herself, but she speaks out about the whole dog video. And let's see what Tati has to say.
I could barely watch that video. And I could never in my life. I don't know. It don't make no fucking sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It makes no fucking sense to me. I feel like this is how I feel. I'm gonna say this one fucking time, okay? And this is what I think happened. Ceasar went live, or Ceasar did the question game, right? I'm gonna talk about it right now. So I'm gonna give you 10 fucking seconds to tune the fuck in. This is gonna be the only fucking time that I'm gonna really fucking talk about this. Ready? You ready? So, Ceasar went on Instagram and answered all these fucking questions, right? It's pretty evident that he's single now, right? He made that pretty fucking obvious in his story, okay? So now you got Suzette, who's his ex-girlfriend, right? Who obviously has spent a significant amount of time with this man, bought a house with him, they lived together, they went through the fucking most, right? So she's hurting, okay? So Ceasar goes on his story and announces that he's single, okay? And now this girl, this woman, takes videos that she had, right? Had in her pocket and exploits Ceasar, okay? So no matter what, it's disgusting. No matter how you look at it, I'm not justifying nobody's fucking actions or none of that, okay? No matter how you fucking look at it, it's a disgusting act. It's wild. You know, look at my babies right now. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine my boys fighting and me beating the shit out of them to prove a point? I don't even know if that makes sense. So okay, let me not get distracted. So Shorty's mad, Shorty's heart is broken, and she leaks these videos, right? Now what gets me is that these videos are old, right? These videos happened a minute ago. So you knew that he did this and you stayed with him. So for me, that's the crazy part, is that you knew this happened. You knew, and you decided to stay with him. And now that your heart is broken, you leaked the video. Like, that's crazy. So for me, personally, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I respectfully, you know what I'm saying? That shit, I don't got nothing to do with that. But as like a person, like as a human being, you roll with him for all that shit, right? Talking about the allegations about, you know, beating Cheyanne or whatever. Which, not for nothing, I'm Dominican, so I can understand handing out an ass whooping. You, like, sometimes kids need to get an ass whooping, right? And what's crazy to me is how quick Ceasar got dropped for beating a dog, but there was mad, you know, press conferences and all, you know, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. Domestic violence is a real thing. And in New York, it is not taken seriously. It is not taken seriously. Like, it's unfortunate that this whole fucking country is just set up to destroy us. As you know, if you ain't white and rich, you're gonna have a hard fucking life. If you ain't born into money, you're gonna have a hard life. You know, and Ceasar, you know, worked his ass off to get to where he's at. And to lose it all over that, over a mad bitch, you know? So what's happening with Black Ink? Honestly, I don't know. You know, I've been on Black Ink for 5 years, and I can say that in 5 years, I have seen a lot of shit happen on that show. We have been through a lot. I got my ass beat. We all fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't work at the shop anymore. You are not gonna see me at the shop anymore. Honestly, I thought I got fired, so I'm not even sure what's really happening. So that's what I think. I think Suzette sold it or leaked it or whatever the fuck, because that's what I think. And listen, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Hate is one hell of a drug. And, you know,
So there you have it, folks. Tati speaks out against Ceasar. And she's been saying what I've been saying, is that I think that Suzette leaked the video. Who else would have access to your own ring cam footage? Yeah. So on my previous video, I reported that the rings footage of the dog being abused came from Ceasar's neighbor. Well, actually, that was actually incorrect. Ceasar actually said that the footage came from his ring camera footage. And so who would have access to that other than your girlfriend who lives with you? I don't care what she says. We all know that she's the one who leaked the video. Or maybe she sent it to someone else so they could leak the video so she could have possible deniability. Who knows? But it's just a whole mess, and it's just sad and unfortunate how this whole situation has gone down the drain from Ceasar's show. So we don't know what to expect, what's going to happen, what's going to go on. Is Ceasar going to be able to return back to his show, or is he never going to come back again? Well, here we have it. We have Suzette speaking out finally against the allegations, and let's see what she has to say.
The text message that he's going around. So first of all, He uses his platform, his TV show, as leverage to control people. He cannot control me. I'm not a worker. I have my own business. I'm not a tattoo artist. There's nothing he can do to control my movements or my paper. He had a 3-hour conversation with my homegirl after I broke up with him. I broke up with him right after his birthday because I found out 3 hours before I threw this man a birthday party. As I'm getting ready, I found out the week before he was in Jamaica with a female. This is when I knew I was done. I didn't react. I didn't yell. I didn't do anything. I finished my makeup. I got dressed. We went to party. We had fun. Went back to Atlanta. That's the last time he saw me. I'm not going to keep allowing you to play with me. For one, no, I did not leak that video.
And there you have it, people. You have Suzette speaking out saying she didn't leak the video, but we don't believe you. Who else would have access to that footage other than Ceasar's girlfriend that lives with him? His employees don't have access to his house. So even though she says she didn't do it, he still don't believe you. If you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel later for more great content. Thank you guys. Listen, I wish we were done there, but we actually are not. We are just getting started on this new episode. So now we have it. Donna from Black King Crew, New York, is speaking out as well. Let's see what she has to say. Roll the production.
Who gave Black Ink a pass to open up a shop in Houston? That's yeah, I don't know, sure. I think that's Van shit though. It's Van and Ceaser. But even shit like that, Van was the whole face of the shop. And when the shop first opened, Ceaser told me, "Oh nah, I'm the only one that owned a Black Ink." Like just hating on it. Like after you didn't let the nigga open the shop or whatever the situation was, whatever business agreement they had, he like, "Oh, I'm the only one that owned the Black Ink." Like, shut up. Yeah, I'm cool with Sky. I see her. We run into each other all the time. She live in LA now though, and I'm in Miami. Facts, just like he do all the women on that fucking show. That's why I don't know if y'all seen the girlfriend post the day that she was done with him. She was done taking all the disrespect, blah, 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 blah. That shit was up for like a week, and then she took that shit down. I thought that was funny. Paradise. Paradise, when is you coming down here? You know how we do. I need a summer with you. We do summers in every other city. We gotta do one down here. He disrespects you, but let drug dealer Tati do what she wants. Yo, I'm crying. Shut up, yo. But that's facts. Like, how you mad? You got people. Like I said, I'm cool with all of them, but at this point, I don't care. Like, none of y'all bitches stood up for me. And y'all bitches, not that they even could. They don't even got the juice to do that shit. But I just think it's like cute that I'm always Ceasar always be trying to act like he's facts. I don't know. I'm being like, as far as the whole Alex situation. Listen, I already know I've been a bitch that's gonna speak my mind, that is gonna get some shit done, all that shit. So if you a man that's around me and you not getting the same shit done, you're not giving out that same energy, it's gonna make you look like a bitch. I don't have nothing to do with that. Like y'all was getting on me like, oh Donna, why you telling him to be a man? Now look at where he's at with the narrative that he gets beat by people who beat him up. Like, you're in cahoots with a narrative about you being abused with people who literally jumped on you. You end up being somebody else's bitch. Feel me? If anybody asks him, then I whoop his ass. I just think that's funny because literally, like, me and his mother is cool. We still follow each other. Me and his dad is cool. He still checks on me. His friends all still want to be my friends, even though I'm not letting that rock. Like, if I was beating this man up, why is your whole family and friends still trying to be cool with me? Why was they cool with me through our whole relationship? You know what I'm saying? That just makes everybody pussy if that's the case. Because I'm not being cool with somebody that's beating my son up or beating my friend up. Like, I'm not doing that. And then that just continues the narrative. What? Like, what? What type of nigga is, like, what? Alex is 6'2", grown-ass man. Like, what he look like in his ass beat?
And there you have it, people. Donna speaks out against Ceasar. Now, she wanted to make sure that everyone understood that she, in fact, does not put her hands on Alex. He is 6'2", and there's no reason why people should be thinking that Donna whips his ass. I mean, it is kind of hysterical. Hysterical! That's my new word. Thank you, guys. Man, we are halfway through this new audio episode, and we're not even finished yet. So let's get into the next video of Walter from Black King Crew speaking out against Ceasar, and Crystal, Ceasar's baby mama, speaking out about the allegations of him beating his daughter.
For the horoscopes. So those of y'all that follow me, y'all know I started talking about the horoscopes recently. Get back to them. But Caps definitely always have somebody in the stash. What do I think about Ceasar being fired from Black King? I don't want to talk about that. It happened. I ain't on that show no more, so I don't care. Look. Yeah, answer the door for him. Answer the door for him. Tell him to come upstairs. Nigga said, let's talk about the old boys. I'm talking about astrology, and y'all want to still be messy about that old TV shit. I'm not on TV anymore, y'all. Stop asking
Walter.
about that shit. I said what I said in the comments. Leave me alone. I'm not on TV anymore. I'm not. Y'all may know me from that, but I'm not. I'll be back on your screen soon because I'm in a couple of movies that I'm doing now. But other than that, I'm not on TV. Stop asking about TV. I do comedy. I do all this other shit. And right now, we talking about the signs. Folks want to hear me talk about astrology. And that's what we doing. Yeah, I be talking about all this other shit. Yo. These are my joints, kid. These are my joints. Whenever I eat a sandwich. I am no longer married, but I am not available, if that even makes sense. I know that doesn't mean I'm still with Shorty. It just means I'm focused on my focus, man. And y'all just need to leave me alone. Please. People keep asking me about that. Y'all see the whole outcome. I'm not on Shorty page. She's not on my page. Y'all see how it is. Just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Do I love my wife? Hell yes. Is she here? Hell no. If that's your question, all right? Paul, I'm making you hungry. Go eat something, girl.
All the people that's on the show, mind you, let me tell you, I do not want to be on the show. I feel like I was embarrassed from the last season. Yeah, I did some crazy fucked up shit.
Here we go, have it, Crystal. Ceasar's baby mama speaking out against Ceasar about allegations of abuse on his daughter, allegedly.
With Kitty, whatever. But if y'all know how TV works, they prep you for all that. And then they went and twisted it to make me look like the bad guy. I seen how TV work, whatever. It's cool. It's not for me. I'm a woman of a certain age. I have a corporate job. I'm not trying to be on TV or that rah-rah shit, that ghetto drama. It's cool. Y'all do y'all thing. That's great. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I was put on a TV show with my daughter to make him look good because he didn't have a storyline after Duchess. He needed something to prove that he was a good dad because, yes, we were going through problems of child support and stuff. I don't care how much money I have, you or how many money I don't have. You and me had a baby together. You not gonna go and you not gonna go and support and take care of her nothing, and not for me not to let it be known. My daughter's 17, so when I was together with him, we broke up when my daughter was like 4. He has not been. I've been pushing for my daughter and him to be a relationship. He's been a part-time dad for most of her life. The most time that she's ever spent with him and had a relationship that I pushed when I went to be on TV, to put him on TV with her to make him look like a good dad, it was me. I'm the one that did that. You know what I'm saying? He was a steady dad for 3 years only because a TV camera was in front of us, right? Sorry, you keep on calling me. Where was I? So if you look at all the people who are on that show, when they went to Atlanta, it was in January. So you're capping that you're calling my daughter trying to make things right. Oh, you have to do a tattoo to get your mind off your daughter. That's in January. So when did you call my daughter? That happened in April. They all went to Atlanta in April. So you went and tried to call my daughter in April to try to make things right when that happened in October?
Didn't say happy birthday.
Oh, didn't say happy birthday to Cheyenne at all. Because an ACS case was put out. Yes, ACS was called. I don't know how it happened. It happened. ACS was called. They knocked on my door. They're investigating David Emanuel on the allegations that was taking place in Atlanta. You know what he did? He went and sent a cease and desist to sending a police report, sending a cease and desist to ACS. He also went and told ACS when the investigator went to contact him, oh, speak to my lawyers. You do that? That's what we do when we're rich and or quote unquote rich or famous or a F-lister, E-lister famous. That's what we do. We think we're untouchable. You know what they did? He was found guilty in the state of New York for neglect on his child. It's public record. So because of that, what happened was he went and tried to do a retaliation and call ACS on me. Said that I was using drugs on my daughter. That doesn't make sense. People that really know me. I don't do drugs, okay? I hardly drink if I do. So I took a drug test. I didn't have to. I volunteered to take a drug test, came back negative. My daughter took a drug test, which she should have had not even been degraded to do. Everything came back negative. So they realized that it was retaliation on their part, called to say some crazy shit. The point that I'm trying to make is that don't go and try to use for something that you said that was supposed to be private and you're trying to fix it to be a great dad. Now you're trying to save face and you're using your daughter. How could you lie on your own child? That doesn't make no sense to me. Like, what kind of man are you to lie on your daughter just to make yourself look good? I don't have to do with none of this. I wasn't there. If the tables was turned and I was to beat my child like that, he would make sure he get all types of lawyers to make sure that I was put in jail or something. So it's just crazy to me that because I'm defending my daughter, now I'm all this or whatever Ted said on his thing. That is like, whatever, I'll take that. But I have to defend my daughter and what's went on. I haven't gone live. This has been going. I thought this was behind us. I'm dealing with shit behind the scenes. We're in court now. We have a court date coming up this week. That's public record too for order of protection. That comes hand in hand. So that's not me. They're gonna put an order. We have an order of protection. My daughter has an order of protection against her father because he was found guilty of that. He can't adopt. He can't do none of that. And in the meantime, in between all this happening, I have receipts of the woman talking about me, voice notes, people sending me voice notes. She's having conversations with random people, fans that whatever they in her DMs. talking about me, text messages. Let me tell you, this woman since here, and I haven't, I'm the type of person. It's girls that he's dated that we've been cool. There's two girls that follow me to this day that used to fuck with him, and he stopped fucking with them, and they were cool with me, always cool with me. It's not always a thing. I'm not obsessed with him. I don't care for him. I have my own nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it's something that they have to continue with the story. Oh, she wants him. Nah, I don't. I really don't. So the fact is that you're going to go and you have this woman, she has ruined every female relationship in his life. He has sisters he don't talk to because of her. His mother, he doesn't talk to because of her. His daughter, he doesn't talk to because of her. And they're going to go say, oh yeah, he couldn't contact her in April for her birthday because she has an order of protection on him. And that's what we wanted. No, this is how it has to be. You know what I'm saying? You see the type of character he is. He is very disrespectful to females. He used to be disrespectful to me. I was in a mentally abusive relationship with him too. And back in the day. And we grew out of it. I thought we grew out of it. And when he went and he hit my daughter and the way I see my daughter, that broke my heart. As a mother, it broke my heart. I can't understand that I'm here dealing with this here and a man gonna go and want to save face and put his daughter and the mother of his child in the mud just to save face, to keep a TV show that's ghetto as fuck with drama. That's all they possess is drama for black and brown people. I don't want to be a part of none of that. It's whack. It's really whack that you're gonna do that when it's in the pudding, my man. Like, you sent me a cease and desist, and now you're using it for a storyline. You put a whole statement out. Oh, it's supposed to be private matter, and you running it for a storyline. So if that's never happened with Cheyanne, and me and Cheyanne never, did. What would you use for season 9? Like, this is wild, crazy, and it's upsetting that I have to deal with this. My daughter's in therapy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in therapy because this is very disheartening that we have to deal with a man who is he's really self-centered. And it's messed up that you wouldn't put a woman in check to diss your daughter. Like, she said all types of whack shit. Like, nobody's saying nothing about her being a prostitute or being a stripper or having an OnlyFans. I'm not saying none of that. But you went low, like my daughter's on your level. And I'm scared to death that my daughter will turn 18 and this girl will come after her. I'm even telling my daughter not to apply to college in Atlanta.
And there you have it, guys. Ceasar's baby mom speaks out against Ceasar, one of the women who actually know him in real life. If you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel later for more great content. Thank you. Whew, man, that is a lot. And this has been an incredible episode, but we're still not done yet. Here we have a Miss Kitty from Ceasar's Black Ink Crew New York peeking out as well. So let's see what she has to say.
Chosen, that was actually in my initial suit for Ceasar. But like I said, I started to go through with that. But then I thought about it and was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let karma do its thing. But this, I'm not gonna let karma do its thing because I am the karma in this situation.
Ooh.
He's sick. I also have, screenshots from Sky telling him, like, leave that girl alone. You're obsessed with her. Stop talking about her. So you won't be seeing me on VH1 anymore? No, I'll be there. This has nothing to do with VH1. And even still, VH1 knows everything. Everything that's gone on VH1 is privy to. VH1 is privy to. So let's say if I threatened to sue Big Fish, threatened to sue VH1, saying that there was sexual misconduct amongst the executive producers, where do you think they would have had said showrunner, executive producer, still work on all 3 shows? Come on now. Come on now. That makes no sense. And like I said, so why did Sky bring up you? We've addressed this a million times. It was Sky's job to bring up the rumor. Everybody at the table already knew about it. Everybody at the table already knew about it. Sky's job was to bring it up, and that's what she did. She asked me, could she do it? She was like, can I? She was like, because me and her close. That's what people didn't know. And we were at the table, and I said, yeah, go ahead, bring it up. So, yeah. But she brought it up, and she backed up off of it. Anyway, so yeah, if the network would not allow an executive producer that was, accused of sexual misconduct to remain on the show. And not only that, remain a showrunner for the entire franchise. So let's pick apart that lie right there. And then the other producer, executive producer, was my producer, my first season on the show. Sorry, I was reading. Y'all know I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Was my producer my first season on the show. One of the reasons I made it through one of the people that helped me through my first season. We still cool to this day. Now, do you think if I accused him of sexual misconduct that we would still be cool to this day? Come on now. So, and also, yes, if you, because I mean, you ain't got to lie on me. That's just crazy. And then I'm like, a cameraman? Now, this is no disrespect to, Plush. I was like, dang. Damn. So, and I will say this, Drake. Drea, you still in here, boo-boo? I want to say this. I definitely saw 4 in the comments. Now, he said, wow, but why comment at all? Why would you have to comment at all? So I don't want you crying to Drea when I be on your ass. Don't cry to her. Because you knew what you were doing. And see, that's why I've been telling people. Even before Ceasar put out the rumor again, I was always supposed to be over in Chicago to do a couple of episodes with Ryan because everybody found out that we were really good friends, and I was supposed to help get Ryan into therapy or like be a female voice for him, since there were no females over here.
And there you have it, Kitty speaking out against allegations about missexual conduct on Big Fish, which the production of Black King Crew New York. Whew, man. We have all the women speaking out against Ceasar on this new audio episode, and we're not even finished. So we have on this new audio clip of Ceasar's sister speaking out in support of Crystal. So let's roll that audio production.
See my post on the Shade Room, and I stand by everything I say about David Emmanuel. Actually, he's not David Emmanuel no more. He's Ceasar, my mother's son. You know what I'm saying? I am glad and I am blessed to not be someone like that individual. You understand what I'm saying? And he likes to play, oh, good dad, good dad. And yes, it was for a storyline. Because before the storyline, he wasn't in his daughter's life. And guess where he's at now? Not in his daughter's life. So you guys tell me. Actually, you can't because you don't know. We do, though. So verbally, Crystal, I support you. You already know. I already told you that. You know what I mean? Cheyanne, I love you. And David, actually Ceasar, I will pray for you. God bless you. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Actually, believe a quarter of what you see and none of what you hear. And the only reason I'm doing this is because it took years. Like, Crystal's just been quiet, yo. She been through mad shit, yo. Y'all don't even know the half. You know what I mean? And I'm proud. I am very proud of her because she got more balls than me. Anybody else that been having problems with this dude, with this guy. You know what I mean? He threatened to kill me, kill my partner. He threatened
allegedly
to shoot up my crib.
Allegedly.
His girlfriend threatened to shoot up my crib.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? They had people come and vandalize my vehicles, and they knew, and they've been behind it. My own brother that came out the same womb. So now you guys see why I don't have him on my page, because I used to want a relationship with him, but not. Despite the fact of how he treats not only me, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. Despite that, I wish the best for you, Mr. Emmanuel. God bless you. And I wish the best.
And there you have it. Ceasar's sister speaking out and saying, she supports Crystal. She loves her niece, Cheyanne. And they are speaking facts and saying that he is toxic. He is in a terrible relationship with Suzette, and that she prays for him. She prays for him and wishes that, their relationship can get better, but she's not going to beg. She's definitely not going to beg. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me on this new audio episode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be posting more content every single week. Listen, before I close out this new audio episode, we just have one last important person to hear from. And this person is his own daughter, Cheyanne. So Cheyanne is speaking out against her father, and let's see what she has to say.
Every day when I was in Atlanta, everybody know I was cleaning that house. I was on the live cleaning the house. I was doing fun things cleaning the house. So don't ever sit here and say I ain't clean that house, because I did. I had my menstrual. I wanted to get in the shower. I didn't feel that. I cleaned that whole house from top to bottom. Broke boxes down. Because I ain't clean a dishes. I said I was going to do it after the shower. I ain't saying it disrespectfully. But since your girlfriend didn't want to do it, she never do nothing. She don't clean, she don't cook, she don't wash clothes. I do it. I'm not a maid. I'm not nobody's maid. My friends used to tell me, yo, stop cleaning. What are you cleaning for? You ain't nobody maid. They don't. Yeah, chores is chores, but you're working my services. Chores is chores. Yeah, I'm going to do chores. Because that's what a female's supposed to do. You're supposed to clean around the house, right? I'm supposed to know house manners. But the thing y'all not about to do is sit here and say, I ain't do nothing. I did clean that house. You went to STK. You ate lavish. Every day you was eating lavish. The point wasn't about the dishes. The point was I was naked. And then after I sat here and went live, you told me get out your house with the clothes I had on my back. Because I said you was wrong for beating me in the shower. I was naked. You could have waited till I got up. And I said, I ain't saying nothing disrespectful. I ain't come out the shower, oh, F you. I'm not cleaning nothing. I ain't doing that. I said after the shower, I don't feel it. Everybody know my menstrual get bad. I don't feel it. I'll do it after the shower. I ain't say, oh, F you not my father. Because that don't even sound like me. Everybody know I don't come crazy to my father. Yeah, we may play like that. But when I know my father ain't playing with me, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say, oh, you're not my father. Everybody know I love my father. That's my best friend. But one thing for sure, two things for sure, you're not about to lie on my name saying, I disrespected you, say you're not my father, F you, I'm not doing nothing. What? And yes, I am spoiled. My parents spoiled me since I was a baby. And I'm proud to say that. Half of y'all never been spoiled in your life and y'all want a man to spoil you. I don't need a man to spoil me because my father and my mother did all of that. I don't need yes, I got fed with a silver spoon. Yes. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being spoiled. And if it's another woman in the house that's older, it's not about Birkins and all that other stuff. I don't care about that. But I'm not about to be cleaning up after your children and all that other stuff because she don't want to do it. I ain't have a problem with cleaning the house. I said, okay. Because that's how my mother raised me. I'm not dirty. My room always used to be clean. But you're not cleaning the house. You're not cleaning. You're not cooking. I'm not sitting here. Y'all can believe me. Y'all don't have to believe me. But I'm going to stand on what I said, and I'm going to stand on everything I said. Ain't no takebacks. I stand on everything I said. If anybody got a problem, they know where I be at. He was angry. It don't matter. You don't hit your daughter outside the shower. In the shower. You don't pull your daughter outside the shower and beat her butt naked. Now, if a male or boyfriend did that to me, oh, you don't want his head. But you feel like that was right to do it. But if another male did it to me, how would you like if a male beat on me? Crazy. I'm not turning off the comments because y'all gonna say what y'all have to say. I'm not reading all the comments, so. Ain't no give him an ultimatum. He already picked what he had to pick. He picked his girlfriend. Ain't no ultimatum no more. He wasn't there all my childhood. He just came in my life. He left when he was with Duchess. He left how many years? He just came back in my life 3 years ago. Didn't show up for my 13th birthday. Didn't show up for my 12th birthday. Nah, I'm lying. Didn't show up for my 10th birthday. Didn't show up for my 11th. Didn't show up for my 12th. 13 and up? Yeah. Didn't even show up for my 17th. It's none of our business, respectfully. It's already worldwide. It's already on Black Anchor. Ain't no taking it back. You threatened your sister because she told the world who you really are. Because you know where she lived. You know where I live. You ain't threatening me. Why you threatening people? Because people's telling him how you feel. That ain't my father. That's Ceasar. That ain't my father. My father is David. My father ain't Ceasar. My father is David. David and Ceasar, two different people. The person y'all know on Black Ink, that's Ceasar. The other one that loves his daughter is David. He ain't showing David right now. He's showing Ceasar. You didn't even show up to my own cousin's funeral, your own cousin's funeral. And if it wasn't for that little post, that GoFundMe, you would have never went to your grandmother's funeral. When my great-grandmother died, you didn't want to go. They had to force you to take money out to put in your great-grandmother's funeral. When Judah died, you ain't giving money in. When T died, you ain't giving money in. You didn't even show up. But what y'all not about to do is slide in my DMs and go crazy. They ain't want to sit here, right, and blame other people for your actions. How you blame my mother for your actions? How you blame your family for your actions? Accountability is everything. You always told me take action for what I did, and I stand on everything I did. When you ask me questions, I say, yeah, I did it, and I take the consequences. But you always want to play victim. And it's really crazy how y'all think I'm wrong for doing this because I'm a child. So children can't speak their mind. Children can't tell it how it is. Children can't call their parents out when they wrong. Same way y'all quick to call y'all children when they wrong. Oh, tell the whole family they wrong. Tell the whole world they wrong. But when I'm telling y'all a parent is wrong, y'all never believe the child. Y'all always want to believe the parent when the parent is in the wrong, right? Abuse is abuse, word. Abuse is abuse. Same way if it was the other situation, my mother beat me. He was dogging my mother out. It was the other way around.
And there you have it, people. Ceasar's daughter speaking out about the abuse allegations from her father, David Emmanuel, not Ceasar from Black King Crew, New York. Listen, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning with me on this new audio episode. We are finally at the last ending of the episode. And we want to thank all the people who've spoken out today on this new audio episode against Ceasar. So make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay on for more great content. Thank you. Make sure you guys rewatch the episode, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, I'm out. Bye.